What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big John from Bodyforward. Today I want to talk about exercise intensity. Now, you should treat exercises sort of like sex. What I mean by that, when you have sex, what's the main point of having sex? To eventually climax, to eventually come. That's the end result. That's why you have it. If you don't go through the foreplay and the sex itself just to say, okay, thanks, I'm done, goodbye, and then you leave when you're in the middle of it. No, that's not fun. That's not why you do it. Nothing comes out of that, right? You gotta wait and you gotta finish and you gotta get the most pleasure possible and you gotta get the most intense pleasure possible. Well, the same thing is with weightlifting. When you weightlift, you have to, or when you do exercise, you're trying to push yourself beyond the limit. That's how muscle grows. That's how you get faster. That's how you get stronger. You have to push yourself to go past your limits and be as intense as possible. For instance, if I'm lifting weights, in order for my muscles to grow, it happens in the last couple of reps out of that set. It doesn't happen the first, second, third, fourth. It doesn't. You have to relate that as foreplay. You lift the weights up, you're starting to lift them up, that's the foreplay. Then you do a little bit more, that's the intercourse. Then when it gets really intense where you can't go no more and you just keep pumping and pumping until, no pun intended, until you actually feel the muscles explode, it's almost like an orgasm, it's almost like a climax. Then you explode, and then that's when you get the most out of it. But like weightlifting, like sex, everybody's intensity is different at the very end. So intensity for you should be what gives you the most bang for your buck, what gives you the most energy needed, what gives you the most stress needed on those muscles to get the most intense pleasure from it, or if you go sexually, the most sexually gratifying feeling you could get. That's what you're looking for. So understand, the reason why you may not be losing weight, or the reason why you may not be gaining muscle, or the reason why you may not be getting stronger or faster is because you're not pushing yourself beyond a limit that you have already. You have to push yourself beyond, and you have to keep pushing harder and harder and harder to grow and to get stronger. That's the whole point behind it. As always, I hope this helps. I hope you do well. Don't be too much of a pervert. And don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and don't forget to go to the greatest website in the world, www.body-forward.com. Oh, yeah. And if you really want to get a good nutritional guide, go to the website, download that motherfucker. You won't be disappointed.